Hey guys, welcome to the Simplify Your Life podcast. It's Coach Simona and I'm glad you decided to tune in. What's up everyone? Today's podcast episode is going to be a little bit different. As you can tell by the title, this is a very special day for me because I'm launching my first book, 111 Ways to Simplify Your Life. So in this episode, I want to share with you a sneak peek into the book, why I wrote it, how I wrote it, where you can find it, all the good stuff. And if you're listening to this podcast episode on launch day, you will also get a special discount code as my thank you for your constant love and support. Now let's jump right into it. First, let's talk about how the idea to write this book came about. Honestly, I've been writing since I was 5. I've written lots of poems and short stories, one free ebook, hundreds of articles for my blog, and I was featured on Wellness.com, the worldwide coaching magazine, and many, many more. I've always wanted to write a book, but I definitely didn't expect to do it in 2020. The idea to write 111 Ways to Simplify Your Life actually came from you guys. I decided to do it after receiving all of your DMs on Instagram and messages on Facebook, asking me if there is a PDF or a course of some kind where you can find my best tips on personal development, mindfulness, and mental health. It's one thing to listen to podcast episodes or read a blog post and forget the main takeaways soon after you switch to another piece of content. It's completely different to have an actual digital copy with helpful resources and tools that you can use in your day-to-day life and you can come back to whenever you want. So that's why I created the book 111 Ways to Simplify Your Life, your guide to a simple life. I have all kinds of tips starting from decluttering your home to decluttering your relationships, from learning how to meditate to teaching you how to have multiple revenue streams, from setting healthy boundaries to setting higher standards for yourself. It's all in here. Now let's get into the next question. How did I write the book? First, I outlined the 111 ways I wanted to include in the book. Then I wrote a rough draft of each and every one of them. Then I edited, included helpful exercises, resources, and with the help of my wonderful husband, we came up with this beautiful cover. I've read a lot of books, and the ones I've always gravitated towards were the books I could actually use in my daily life. So I wanted to make a book that you could come back to anytime you need a refresher. All of the 111 ways are easy to implement. And although some topics are a bit more complex, I tried to simplify them as much as I could, so that you can read it, remember it, and take action on it right away. I recommend you read this book in sections, as it contains a lot of information. And in that way, your mind will process it better. You can take notes, mark your favorite takeaways, and I also tried to make it as interactive as possible. The book has a lot of tweetable moments, so I created a special hashtag for us. Hashtag 111 Ways. Tag me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or even YouTube with your favorite aha moments from the book. Now let's get to the fun part. Where can you get the book? It's available now at www.coachsimona.com/book. You can also click the first link in the description box below. I also have a special bonus for all of you listening to this podcast episode in the first 48 hours of launching the book. If you're here in the first 2 days, use coupon code PODCAST for 20% off your purchase. Just write podcast at checkout. I still can't believe this is happening. I'm extremely grateful for each and every one of you. This book is for all of you who want to go back to their roots and find joy in the simple things in life again. I hope you love it as much as I loved writing it. Again, the book is available at coachsimona.com/book. Now I have a fun question for you. In what way can you simplify your life today? Share in the comments below. Thank you so much for listening. If you're as excited as I am, please give this episode a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my weekly podcast episodes. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you in the next one.